Y ya estaría. A ver, un segundito. Sí, espera un momentito a ver si ves el juego. Vale. Vale, en principio ahora sí. Pues nada, chavales, hola, muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos a mi canal. Y estamos aquí en directo, donde vamos a continuar con la aventura de Geralt de Rivia en The Witcher 2, el asesino de reyes. Y nada, estamos aquí ahora mismo en el gabinete de crisis, misión donde tenemos que seguir a Skalen y ir al debate que va a tener ocasión después de la gran hecatombe que hemos vivido y de esa especie de maldición que hemos sido testigos, ¿vale? Pues eso, de lo que ha ido ocurriendo un poquito, ¿vale? Entonces, sin más contemplaciones, un segundito y vamos a continuar, ¿vale? Que ya hace bastantes meses que no rejugamos, bueno, no continuamos el juego, ¿vale? Y ya sabéis lo que pasó en el primer acto. Me fastidió bastante, ¿vale? Mi idea, ¿vale? Que ya lo dije, era... Nos pasábamos el acto 1, guardamos en un sitio aparte justo antes de la decisión de ir con Jorvez o con nuestro amigo Roach, y nos pasábamos la aventura con uno de ellos y luego con el otro para que veáis un poco las estas. Al final, luego ocurrió una cosa bastante asquerosa. Fue que en el acto 1, no sabemos muy bien qué pasó, los enemigos del bosque se nos buguearon. ¿Qué pasa? Pues que al buguearse no podía completar alguna misión secundaria, ni podía farmear, entre comillas, enemigos para craftearme armas mejores, ¿vale? Para mejorarlas, para comprarlas, para tal, al haber conseguido los diagramas. Y además de eso, pues nada, yo tenía ganas de pasarme el juego al 100% con todas las misiones, al igual que hicimos hace, no sé, 4 o 5 años, no me acuerdo ya cuando lo subimos al canal. Entonces, mi idea, ya sabéis que ahora en unos meses, o si me pongo pues antes, ponernos con The Witcher 3, ¿vale? Tengo unas ganas increíbles va a ser un largo paseo de unos meses, porque ya cuando lo pasamos la primera vez tardamos 3 meses enteros en pasarnos el juego, porque fueron más de no sé cuántas horas, fueron muchas horas, y ojalá sean el triple, porque me lo quiero pasar el The Witcher 3 totalmente completo. Vale, sabéis que se ha convertido en mi juego favorito, o sea, fue maravilloso. Y pues eso. ¿Qué más? Pues nada, lo que vamos a hacer hoy va a ser el día de directo a full. Vamos a jugar con Geralt. Y la idea es que nos pasemos, pues eso. Vamos a... Ah, también es otra cosa, que como se nos bugueó el juego y tal, bajamos un poco la dificultad, porque tampoco teníamos que... O sea, el juego lo recordaba mejor, vale. The Witcher 1 sí que ha envejecido mal, pero The Witcher 2 veo que al menos para mi gusto, a como lo jugué hace unos 4 o 5 años, viendo jugando a otros juegos, veo que ha envejecido un poquito, no sé, tiene unas cositas que habría que ver. Entonces nada, vamos a proseguir. Había que seguir al chico este, ¿no? Sí. Vale, vamos a seguirle. Y lo dicho, vamos a... Aquí tenemos misiones secundarias, las podemos coger y hacemos las que podamos. El contrato de las arpías. Escucha, gente, como en mi Bergen se han dado cita numerosas espadas, interpretas y copias de tantas causas, tal vez alguno podría realizar un servicio público yendo al nido de las arpías. Un momento, voy a bajar el volumen porque me está reventando los tímpanos. Exterminándolas de una vez por todas. Prometo una generosa recompensa y la gloria eterna como cazador de monstruos. Cecil Burdon. Proclamación de cierre de las minas. Atención, las minas de las inmediaciones de Bergen han sido impedidas por monstruos y permanecerán cerradas hasta nuevo aviso. Para garantizar la seguridad de nuestro pueblo, no solo está prohibido acceder a ellas, sino también acercarse. Mi decisión es final y afecta a todo el mundo, incluso a los que puedan discrepar. Ya sabéis a quién me refiero. Si alguien tiene alguna objeción a mi decisión, que venga a verme en el horario laboral. Baltimore se da por muerto. Por la presente se anuncia que se da por zanjada la búsqueda de Baltimore. Nuestro herrero rúnico, el distinguido Zorak, cuya habilidad conocemos y valoramos todos, será el sucesor del desaparecido Baltimore. No obstante, si alguien consigue averiguar la causa de la muerte de Baltimore o su paradero, en caso de que el venerable herrero estuviera vivo después de todo, deberá informarme del descubrimiento. Todas las noticias acompañadas de pruebas serán recompensadas. Se busca investigador. Busco una especialista con experiencia en asuntos criminales para ayudarme a resolver el misterio del asesinato de jóvenes, tanto elfos como humanos. El que averigüe la identidad del autor de los delitos e imponga un castigo justo será recompensado generosamente. Estaré en el caldero, donde proporcionaré cualquier información adicional. El Ayas. Hostia, el Ayas, tío. Que claro, después de tanto jugar al juego de cartas y luego volver, es como, hostias, ¿en serio aquí vemos al Ayas? El contrato de la reina de las arpías. Atención, por la presente ofrezco una recompensa por la reina de las arpías, o como la llaman algunos, la madre. Tened en cuenta que la bestia no es ninguna cría. Muchos aspirantes a asesino han intentado acabar con ella, por lo que será una batalla difícil. El alma valiente que nos libre de esa pesadilla alada recibirá una bolsa de ores. Y ya está, nos han dado ahí bastantes cosas. ¿Esto qué era? A ver. Por nuestra libertad y la vuestra. Aquí está la taberna, quiero recordar. Uf, un poco peta el juego.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm. Like ants there. I heard human women need only sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to cover.
Hay otra pelea de estas. Podríamos hacerlas. Yo lo estoy esperando, para que este va un poco chafando huevos. No sé por dónde va a ir.
This shall be your chamber, Witcher. They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck, but at least he was well rested before he died. Need anything else? Thanks, Geralt. Geralt, right. My uncle's told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia, well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil. I help him out here and there managing Vergen. Scaling burdens, my name.
Nice to meet you.
¿Qué puedes contarme de Cecil? ¿Vas a luchar en la batalla?
What'll you do when the battle rolls around?
I'll be right out front fighting. Uncle Cecil's allowed it. Says I'm an adult. I'm gonna kick some kid when he asks.
No fears?
Of what? My uncle believes I can do it. And Yarpin taught me how to swing an axe with follow-through. I'll smash a few heads. Then go to the tavern and drink till I drop.
A ver, no somos quien para decirle, pero...
Battles are unpredictable, and this'll be your first. You'll have to kill, wade through piles of bloody corpses, all the while watching you don't get cut down yourself. Sure you're ready for this?
To tell the truth, I'm shitting myself a bit. Straw dummies. That's all I've swung at so far. When I think on what's going to happen here. But, all for one and one for all, right? Just don't tell my uncle, please. He's thrashed me a few times already for talk like that.
I won't say a word.
All for one, one for all.
Is Cecil your guardian?
Aye. Ever since my parents passed on. He took me in, fed me, taught me a profession and how to live, really.
How did your parents die?
During one of the massacres Demavend arranged for us. But I'd rather not talk of that.
Sure, sorry.
Vale. Pues... no sé si aquí teníamos lo de los pulsos, pero...
It's not the contest of the century.
Steady on! I've got conditions.
Ah,
First, you have to beat Yarpin and Sheldon.
ahora sí. Vale, pues tenemos que ir a por Yarpen allá por nuestro colega. Vale, pues aquí no creo que haya nada más. Así que nos vamos a ir a hablar con Saskia. A ver qué nos puede contar. Vale, tenemos que ir al gabinete de crisis por la guerra que se nos avecina. Tenemos aquí un combate también. Teníamos combates, ¿no? A ver, que hace tiempo ya que no jugamos. Ubicaciones, no. A ver si esto quiere bajar. Aquí está lo de Vernon Roche porque elegimos ir con Jorvez. Esto es el prólogo. Nada. ¿Dónde está? Tiene que estar el capítulo 2 aquí. Capítulo 2, vale. Gabinete de crisis, ¿sabes? De crisis. El asesino de reyes. Pero no está aquí. Está lo del pulso, pero no están los combates. Vamos a hacer los combates.
Since when do noblemen fight peasants?
Sign of the times. Saskia treats the peasantry as our equals. And once you let a dog inside, it'll never sleep alone.
Vale, vamos a hacer los combates esto para ganarnos nuestra pastita antes de ir a hacer contratos. Y así hacemos alguna espada nueva.
Contender puts down his stake, which rises the
Hombre.
next fight, or are you?
Voy a luchar, claro que sí, por favor.
A worthy contender.
For starters, you'll fight and not stand and fight, but
Vamos a apostar todo lo que podamos, como siempre.
in that case, don't be afraid of
No me acuerdo cuáles son los botones de la pelea, porque hace tiempo no jugamos, pero bueno. Muy bien, maravilloso, maravilloso, maravilloso. Quitan bastante, estos tíos.
Stop stroking him and wrap him up!
Vale, primero es un mierda.
that was a sight for sore eyes.
No pasa nada.
Beautiful fight. Congratulations on your win. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like your.
Pues claro que sí, vamos para otra.
A worthy con-
The better the opponent, the better the fight. The better the fight, the higher the stakes.
50 coronas, venga, vamos para allá.
In that case, don't be afraid.
Son 3 combates, ¿no? Creo recordar. Porque este es el último sitio, los combates que hacemos. Porque el acto 3 es el final, con el tema de Radovid y todo el tema ese. Así que creo que este es el último sitio que se van a hacer los combates. Hasta luego, por favor, ganar un brujo. ¿Pero qué me estás contando, colega?
Finally, an end to the flailing and someone with a touch of finesse. The pool is yours. You're moving up the ranks, sir, just like your winnings.
Pues vale, último combate. Y así, con esta pasta, nos podemos hacer una
This
espada
is
guay.
the strongest lad I know. He's knackered many a plough horse. The fortune he's made in his fist-fighting career. Hurry, before it's too late.
Es verdad que como se nos bugueó en el acto 1 lo de los enemigos, no pudimos quitarle el tatuaje a Geralt. Y por eso lo lleva.
In that case, betting is now open.
Que ahora cuando ha visto el tatuaje he dicho, joder, Geralt, por favor. ¡Hombre! Mira, estos enemigos que tenemos aquí.
Stop stroking him and wrap him up!
Vaya hostias que mete. Rivales derrotados 3 de 3 ahora
That was
con
a
este.
sight for sore eyes. A wonderful show. Seems there's no one left to challenge the new champion.
Este es el que queda, ¿no? ¿Quién era el campeón?
It is I.
Funny seeing you here. You've always claimed such fights were a primitive diversion for commoners.
A true knight duels another in the exquisite company of ladies and real gentlemen.
All right. I'll never forget the great achievements of Selkirk in the tournaments.
On many occasions did my brother prove his greatness. Alas, the world's going to the dogs. Today a knight must challenge commoners to prove his
Ser hermano de Seltric de
But there's a
Buleta.
witcher among you. And though his blood is no match for mine, his warring mastery is satisfactory. Perhaps when he drops to the ground at my feet, you'll realize I'm not merely Selkirk's brother. I'll be known as Silgrat, every witcher's worst nightmare. I challenge you, witcher. The wager is 2 sacks of gold. Believe me, Silgrat doesn't challenge any old servant.
2 sacos de oro.
You want to prove you're your brother's equal? Show me what you're made of.
Stand and
Pues vamos para allá. ¿Qué quieres que te cuente?
Afraid of him!
parte el cuello, saca.
You won. Finish me off.
I'm no murderer. Besides, it was only a fist fight.
I'd rather have died at your hands.
Este chaval.
It was an honest fight, just like you wanted.
You fail to understand. My reputation is ruined, my honor gone.
I thrashed you and won a pile of coin. Not sure I care about your reputation.
We'll meet again. Silgrat forgets no insult.
Congratulations to the victors, and thanks to the vanquished. You proved your mastery, Witcher.
¿Pasaba
Fighting
algo por
you
haberlo
is an honor.
derrotado? O sea, quiero
Let's
decir...
tend to the pool.
Perdona, ¿cómo que repartir el premio?
Don't be afraid of him.
¿Cuánta pasta me llevo? A ver, inventario. ¿Cuánta pasta tenemos? 1500. No está mal, no está mal. Vale, tenemos que hablar con Jarper Thingrin. Que, ¿cuál de estos enanetes es ese, no? ¿Tú eras Jarpen? Ese es Skulls, pero ¿y este? Es que no veo el nombre. Calen Burdon, Barnabas, Nelson Skaggs. Creo que hay que hablar con Nelson también. No, ahora mismo no. Harden, Padea. Manfred. Pues vamos a salir de aquí, vamos a hablar con Sasuke y toda la pesca. A ver, no, la espada guárdala, que nos pegan aquí. A ver, necesitaremos encontrar una hoguerita o algo para luego. A ver, espera que se desarrollen los acontecimientos. O sea que se va a liar parda por haber dicho que queríamos luchar con él. Eso no me acuerdo. Diario, vamos a ver qué misiones teníamos. Asesino Reyes, nada. Pulso. Antes de ir al gabinete de crisis, para que nos dejen un poco en paz. Sí, vamos a ir al gabinete de crisis y ya está. Por esto, para recordar, ¿vale? Para los que lleguéis ahora o lo que sea, ¿vale? Como esto llevamos ya unos mesecitos sin seguir jugando. Hoy quiero pasarme el juego. Tras su llegada a Bergen, Saskia y Stennis dejaron a Gelal a su suerte. El anciano Cecil Burdon saludó al brujo. Las puertas estarían cerradas debido a la amenaza de los Cadueni. Se celebraría un debate en el que los asistentes discutirían cómo poner fin a la amenaza. El brujo también estaba invitado, pero de momento podía descansar en una habitación en la posada local, que se le había proporcionado. Tras seguir al sobrino Burdon a la posada, nuestro héroe se dispuso a analizar la situación de Alto Edir. A pesar de los estandares de los enanos, la habitación de Geralt en el caldero resultó bastante acogedora. El brujo se acomodó y en cuanto estuvo listo, salió con el fin de asistir al gabinete de crisis. Y eso es lo que vamos a hacer ahora mismo. Para estar ahí con Filipa, ¿vale? Ya hablamos de ella en el anterior episodio, que no la hemos encontrado y más. ¡Epa! Con estas hierbas. Yo no sé dónde es, por cierto. Mapa, vamos a ver el mapa porque no sé por dónde es. Esto está un poco a tomar por saco. Vamos a ir por aquí. Que este sitio era un poco difícil, porque es que es muy... Guay, la batalla que tenemos aquí más adelante estaba guapísima. Yo al menos recuerdo que estaba guay la batalla. Luchábamos justo ahí en el muro y tal. Vale, vamos a ir por ahí. No sé si es por aquí. ¿Qué hace el perro este?
Oh, a Witcher.
Aquí tenemos a...
Greetings, colleague.
Colega de profesión.
Rat catcher.
Cazarrata.
Traps of all sorts, for mice and for trolls.
Somos igual. El cazarratas, yo cazo monstruos. Está bien. A ver qué tiene por aquí. Aceite, bla bla bla. Carta de Garbena y Orbez. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, pero esto es para vender. Ah, coño, vale, vale. Yo decía, ¿por qué me vende esto, tío? A ver. ¿Qué tiene por aquí que me interese? Diagrama, conflagración, desgarrador, furia, bla bla bla. Vale, aquí viene el tema. Espadas. No, pero esto es trampa para arpillas. Esto vamos a necesitar para matar a las arpías, pero bueno, si no nos lo piden, pasaremos un poco, ¿vale? Sueño de dragón, sol de cerricania, trampa para arpías, tronco de bosque, artesanía. O sea, aquí realmente no hay nada de... Bueno, es que estos no me iban a dar... Justo este no me iba a dar nada para espadas. Eso me tiene que dar el maestro herrero este que hemos visto antes ahí. Castillo de los tres padres, vale. ¿Qué es esto? Vamos a pillarlo. Potenciador enano. Es por aquí, creo, ¿no? La reunión. Sí, es aquí. ¡Hala! A la reunión con Saskia and Company.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, milady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pugh. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
it's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well,
How many?
we dwarves are near 200. But don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come. Though you'll get no precise count.
Medio
My
millar.
lords.
Pues no son tantos, o sea.
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Son bastantes,
Henselt leads 5,000. 5 to 1 against us. What think you of that?
Bueno, eso ya.
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael. Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here they are.
I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. But even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon.
He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
Madre
He's been
mía.
fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay, you killed my men, elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
Dale.
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required.
El
Kings
príncipe
issue
sirve, ¿no?
from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
Joder.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Tris tiene una rosa del recuerdo. Sí, pero lo que pasa es que Tris no sabemos dónde está porque se la llevó nuestro amigo Lezo.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect,
Times have changed.
as have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find.
Ya, pues ya miras tú cómo la encontramos, pero bueno.
Where will we find immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The immortelle will help restore them.
Vale. Pues en principio ya está.
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right, all right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast
Ahí al
quantity
Señor de los
of the
Anillos.
power, no matter the source. Find something.
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
You
Pues
may.
claro que sí.
What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Un momentito, voy a enchufar las...
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Vale. Estaba enchufando la estufa porque me estaba yo helando de frío. Bueno, también porque vamos a manga corta, pero bueno. Busca la bandolera del estandarte de Dune y la espada de Vandergriff. Creo que era, ¿no? Voy a ver Stannis para conseguir sangre real. Lo mismo. Vale. Habla con Philippa Eilhart sobre Tris. Pues... habla con Philippa en su casa. Mira, muchas misiones tenemos ahora. Diario. A ver, que ahora esto se está poniendo interesante. Como recordarás, Seltrick fue el héroe de la anterior guerra con Cædwen. Todo el mundo en Bergen había oído hablar de él, pero su hermano Sirgard no gozaba de la misma popularidad. Vale. Los insultos que había persiguido a Geralt, vale. Vamos a hacer lo de los pulsos y así ya podemos hacer lo demás, ¿vale, chicos? Vale. Nos están dando más misiones. Aquí para allá, para hablar con Jarpen y Seldon Skax.
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures, so anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia, and so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
¿Con quién hay que hablar?
What happened then?
What do you think? He ran from the battlefield.
Vale, yo creo que esto se ha bugueado. Hay que ir a la taberna, ¿vale? Para hablar con Jarpen Sigrid y con Seldon Skax. Seldon sí que lo habíamos visto abajo, pero como se supone que, entre comillas, que estaba en la reunión...
I must talk to you, Richard.
Bueno, ¿qué pasa contigo, colega? Hombre, Elias, ¿qué tal?
What's going on?
I'm Elias, of Yorveth's commander. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried.
Where?
Beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
¿Dónde encontraste los cuerpos?
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin. We're losing good men.
I'll see what I can do.
Vale. Pues ahí tenemos otra misión para hacer.
Let me tell you about the woman
A ver.
who fell from the
Geralt! Come on!
¡Come on! Espera, tengo que hablar con ellos. Bueno, espérate, vamos a hablar con Chivay primero.
Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all ends along the way.
You've already met Svergen's elder?
Greetings. Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone! On me!
¡Hombre! Salud.
I'll gladly wash the road's dust from my throat, especially in such good company.
Too bad Caleb Stratton's not here. May he rest in peace.
A worthy dwarf he was. Here's to him.
Sheldon, you're lagging behind.
I've got a little screw coming tonight.
More reason to drink makes you more vigorous.
My prick withers like an old crone's tits if I drink.
Then tie a carrot to it.
So, what brings you here, Geralt?
¿Qué coño le ha dicho, tío?
Ever heard of a unit called the Dun Banner? Apparently they left their standard behind during the last war. I need to find it if I'm to lift the curse.
Aye, the standard lies in a crypt for those of the unit who perished here.
Where's this crypt?
Not the easiest place to find. Turn right past the market and look for a passage carved right through the rocks. That'll lead you to a valley filled with tombs and crypts. To the fallen!
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortal?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth, I've no idea, Skaggs.
It's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortal. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? They might find it deep underground.
Why are you dwarves fighting for Saskia?
If I had a knack for business, I'd be sitting on my arse in my own inn, not giving a shit for this war. But what's my trade? Axe swinging. That's what. And if I could get killed, I'd rather know what I'm risking my neck for.
The woman's cuckoo, ready to spit in the Emperor's face even. But I have to admit, she knows all about warcraft. And damn it, she's right. Free Vergen, no matter if you're a dwarf, man or mangy elf.
Do you hear him, Zigrin? Down on the elves already. But I bet he wouldn't sniff at 30 additional archers in battle.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Vergen itself, in the town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that the mine's closed.
Closed? That's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Looks like we arrived just in time, eh, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
Pues nada, pues hemos activado ya la misión para ir con los enanitos a cazar monstruos. Pero antes de esto, tengo que echar un pulso con vosotros, cabrones. Y se van. Vamos a seguirles ya, total. Vamos con ellos, hacemos una misión y ya está, no pasa nada. Parece que hay cola para salir por la puerta. ¡No! Maldito Zoltan, me ha cerrado la puerta en la cara. Vamos a seguirles porque es que este sitio es un poco... Es por ahí. Es que te pierdes, por esta zona entera. Unos cuantos oren. Espérate que la tela esta va a venir bien. Pues vamos a ir a las minas para acabar con eso y de paso conseguir un poco de sangre de siempre viva. Porque la sangre tenemos que conseguir a Stennis. La espada de Van Gris creo que también habían dicho algo de ello. Y no sé qué más. Era ahí, ¿no? Es aquí, ¿no? Al principio. Cerrada. Ah, hay que hablar con este.
The Witcher's on board. We can go.
Let's get to work, my bearded friends.
Open the shaft, Skags. If you kill off those monsters, the whole of Vergen will be grateful. I'm sure some coin would be found.
We'll keep that in mind, Cecil.
So, Sheldon, you opened the shaft yet?
Keep your pricks in your trousers. You can't just plough forward all the time. A mine is like a lover. You need to be gentle, so she accepts you moist and hot.
You and your music, Sheldon.
No se ve una basura, ¿eh? Venga, va, chicos.
Poor son of a bitch. He almost got away.
Ah, que ha muerto aquí gente, vale. No sé cuál es la espada que necesitamos, la verdad. ¿Cómo era para...? No me acuerdo, espérate. Inventario. $17.25. Tengo que conseguir más espadas nuevas, Está sobrecargado porque hemos pillado muchas mierdas. A ver. Espada élfica. Espérate. 13.28 y 17.25, vale. No creo que tengamos nada mejor, pero bueno. $14.16. Pues casi es mejor, tío. Espadón resistente. Pues este ya es mejor. Bastante mejor, que queréis que os diga. Esto de peso. La chiporra vamos a quitar. Vamos a quitarnos esto. Y la espada de plata esta igual. Deberíamos de vender estas cosas ya, o sea, porque es que nos estamos llevando los puñales, ya ni te cuento los puñales. Y aquí tengo las mejoras y tal, que tampoco me estoy echando nada. Los mutágenos, diagramas. También tenemos que hacernos alguna armadura buena. Demonio podrido.
Damn carrier. That was close.
What was that?
Era un podrido.
With this many appearing, they must have a nest nearby.
Come on! Show yourselves! I'll let you taste my axe!
Oh, you're making them shipwrecks.
Even then, they stink less than you.
Colegas, si venís mejor, hacéis un favor. Mira, se han quedado ahí. Maravilloso, me han envenenado. Vale, perfecto. Sangre de necrófago. Vamos a pillar todo de aquí. Si me dejáis pasar, colegas. Está sobrecargado. Otra vez. Madre que parió a Peneque, tío. ¡Dejadme pasar! Es que hay mucho material aquí. Estamos sobrecargados. Es que ya me dirás tú. ¿Qué coño hago yo con todo esto? Espérate, me quita las botas. Sin querer. Creo que sí, No llevo nada de botas. Maravilloso. Armadura. Pinta bien esto. A ver, trasto, objetos de misión, diagramas, componentes de tal. Vamos a tirar esto y ya está. Es que debería haber ido antes. Porque aquí hay bastantes materiales que necesito. Polvos y no sé qué. Vamos a ir directos para allá y ya está. Joder, colega. Tía puta, espérate. No vas a reventar, colegas. Para acá. Madre mía, para luchar contra... Tenemos que ir a hablar con un herrero.
The miners tried to collapse this passage. Wonder what's down below.
Maybe some shit-filled necrophage cesspit.
Or they hide the corpses they drag in down there.
Hey, gentlemen, let's focus on finding a dwarven immortal, please.
Yo no sé cómo vamos a ir de aquí. por aquí no hay nada. Bueno, espérate, a ver cómo salimos de aquí. Ahora. ¿Por aquí? Necesitas una llave. Bueno. Pues que aquí hay de cosas para hacernos las espadas buenas, tío. ¿Vienen los enanos? ¿O estoy yendo solo? Derrumba las grietas de las colmenas. Ya ve. Primer mapa de Balin, diario de Balin.
Right. That should do it.
Ahora con la llave esa podemos abrir la otra puerta, ¿no? A ver qué pasen. ¿Pasáis? Venga, a luchar. Si me dejáis, claro, pasar. El combate en este juego. Bueno, con el veneno. Aquí hay muchos objetos para venir luego a dar una vuelta para conseguir. Para conseguir lo que necesitamos, pero claro, es que vale la pena venir aquí solamente cuando vienen los enanos. Colega. No podemos coger muchos ingredientes, tío. Tenemos que ir a pillar diagramas ya. Hacemos esta misión y vamos, porque es que no... Si no, vamos a pasar.
Stay close to me.
Otra llave. Y por aquí creo que no hay nada. Ah, vale, esto. Espérate que como hay combate. Sinceramente esta magia me gusta. Si me dejáis pasar. Vale, ya está. Tenemos que ir al final a matar aquí a bichos más de esto, ya verás tú. Bueno, estoy cogiendo algunas cosas. Vamos a iluminar esto porque es que no se ve nada.
Guess they'll never learn.
Estoy aquí bloqueado, me van a matar. Ya está. Es que macho, vaya paliza, hermano. Los enanos estos, para que te dejen aquí pasar. Más maderos. Por aquí parece que se puede pasar. ¿Por qué se esconde? Necesitas una llave. Vale. Y esto está bloqueado. Pues nada, pues vamos por ahí. Aquí por la otra puerta. Me he comido la trampa. No sé. Me estoy comiendo las trampas y gracias a esto no me las estoy comiendo del todo. Y otra trampa que me como. Madre mía, venga. ¿Otra más? Vale, pues aquí no hay nada más. Espérate. Esto está derrumbado también. Bueno, aquí ya tengo que ir. Otra trampa. Otra trampa. Otra trampa. Venga, más. Ah, sí que venís, No. Pero si tengo la llave. Se ve que esto es para ir por otro sitio. Espérate. No, pilla una llave. Se ve que esa llave sea para aquí.
Come on!
Vamos a encender todos los fuegos porque es que si no, no se ve nada. A ver, si te ponen la poción del gato y demás, bueno. Vale, tengo que ir a por otro sitio. ¿Éramos 3 desde el principio? ¿No éramos 4? Creía que éramos más. Tenemos que subirnos los grados de magia. Para que hace tiempo que no subimos nada de nivel. Hay que meditar. Cuando salgamos de aquí meditamos, a ver. Ya estamos llegando al final, ¿no? A ver si vienen los enanos. Sí, es ahí. ¿Venís o qué? Joder, macho. Venir, hostias.
Damn it. Grab your weapons.
¡Todos al ataque! Si está en el combate en este juego... Espérate, que déjame que coja el cadáver, ¿no? De este señor. O sea, a ver que si tiene algo que me interese. Yo creo que me va a interesar todo lo que tenga este. Sobrecarga, hostia. De verdad. Es que no puede ser, tío. Es que cualquier cosa que coja... Todo. Si ya sé que tienes todo. Trastos. Quitándolos de mierda. Trofeos no. Yo quiero... armadura. Esto vamos a tirar. Fíjate. Que a lo mejor sean mejores que los que tenemos nosotros. Pues sí. Y esto lo soltamos. Ya que estamos, cogemos toda la que podamos, porque servirá para otras cosas, me imagino. Si me dejáis pasar, claro. Vale, pues ya está. Vámonos fuera ya, de aquí. Pues hemos hecho misiones de una. Vale. Sangre de necrófago, bla bla bla. Voy a decirte, ¿quieres salir de la cueva? Ay, gracias a Dios. Gracias a Dios. Volver a la superficie. Eso es algo bueno.
Right, get out. Looks like it's all over.
Thanks for your help, Zoltan.
Say nothing of it.
Enough yapping. Time for some vodka.
First, I want to see if my fuck date's still waiting.
Just don't strain yourself. It takes energy to drink with us too, you know.
¿Cómo era para...? No me acuerdo. Vamos a guardar primero todo, vale. ¿Cómo era, chicos, para...? Joder, para meditar en este juego? ¿Qué botón era, tío? Guarda las armas. No me acuerdo. Ahí, meditación. Ahora. Vale, a ver. Personaje, tiempo de espera, alquimia. Personaje. A ver, tenemos aquí bastantes cositas. Magia. Energía +1. Energía mágica. Esto está bien. ¿Esto energía es las estas? A ver. Sí, es esto, vale. Vamos a pillar más. La segunda. Permite hechizar más a los rivales con la señal de Axia. Paso. La que tenemos nosotros puesta. Drenaje. Queen. Era con Queen, sí. No, a mí me interesa Queen. Vitalidad más 50, ¿ves? Esto está bien. Ah, vale, tengo que pasar por una de estas. Se permite la generación de energía a través de las señales. La señal heliotropo, no me acuerdo qué hacía esa señal. ¿Vosotros sabéis? No, yo tenía magia Queen. Voy a subir la vida. Y yo creo que así vamos bastante bien. Ya luego subimos algo de combate, porque va bien la cosa. Vale. Ya tenemos 4 de energía. Eso está muy bien, ¿vale? Porque es lo que necesitamos. Vale, antes de nada, porque estoy un poco harto del tema este. Hay que encontrar a... Tienda, artesano. Tenemos que encontrar un artesano. Porque hay que ya... A ver. Si vamos al diario y seguimos... Recibe tu recompensa... Había algo de... No sé dónde está. Vamos a ir por aquí. Vale, necesitamos conseguir diagramas para más espadas. Aquí hay... Sí, aquí hay un artesano. Dime que eres tú, por favor. ¿Eres tú?
Well, I'll be
Yeah.
You're a witcher like any other. But those swords, things of beauty.
Nothing special about them.
I wouldn't mind a closer look at yours.
Vale, perfecto. Prepara un objeto. Espérate, más que preparar. colega. Comerciemos, a ver qué tienes tú. A ver, puñal nada. Nada. Espérate, que soy gilipollas, siempre tengo que mirar para allá. Espadas. Espérate que este tiene ya espadas buenas. Pero nosotros queremos fabricar, así que nada, no, aquí están. Estos son los ingredientes por si queremos pillar algo. Amatista y tal, a lo mejor necesitamos, pero se encuentran en las minas también, así que no pasa nada. Y aquí también, vale. Esto, diagramas, a ver. Paso. Esto. Aquí está el tema. Meteórica. Modificación por anillos de señales. Nosotros somos de utilizar señales, así que en principio esta sería mejor. Más cara. Necesitamos mineral meteórico azul. 0 de 2. Espérate que aquí hay más, ¿no? Vale, generación de adrenalina, golpear a un enemigo. Modificación por señales. La más cara es la que yo quiero. La putada es que la más cara, pero la más cara de hacer también, ¿eh? Así que, a ver, ¿cómo hacemos esto? Miral de hierro, miral de plata. Baja instantánea, ¿sabes? Espérate.
I wouldn't mind a cloak.
Lo hemos comprado, ¿no? Cero de 2, 12, 8. 0 de 2 y 12, 8. Uf.
I wouldn't mind a close.
Espérate, comerciamos. Cuenta de artesanía. Y este no me vende nada más que no sea de espadas. Ah. Deberíamos de venderle cosas porque tenemos bastantes. A ver, ¿qué te podemos vender? Comerciemos. Yo aquí tengo de mierda por un tubo, colega. Tengo mucho peso. Me tengo que vender cosas, así que esto pesa mucho al final. Piedra afilar. Espérate. A ver. Conflagración. Voy a quitar esto. Esto no pesa. Esto me lo voy a equipar ahora. Estamos mutágenos. Corazón en Neckers, 16 en total pesa. Tengo bastantes mierdas aquí que pesan que te cagas, Tronco de bosque, ¿sabes? Telita. Tela, anda que no tengo tela, me cago en la puta. Vale, yo creo que así vamos bien. A ver, inventario. Trofeo. Ahí está. Necesitamos pillar más cosas. Espada de acero o espada de plata. Espada de plata con caída. Espada de acero resistente, espérate.
I wouldn't.
Espada de plata, vale, vale. Es que digo, a ver si estaba yo ahí comprando cosas y era... Espada de plata, vale. Pues tenemos que comprar algo más de espada de bronce. Espada de plata, o sea, de plata. De bronce, ¿sabes? Son todas espadas de plata, ¿no? Espada de plata, vale. Pues aquí ya... Vale. Buena.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
Me cago en la puta cuántas cosas. ¡Ja! ¡Tatuaje!
Know how to remove a tattoo?
There's a cure for everything, except stupidity. I'll need some green mold, white myrtle petals, and wolf's aloe.
I'll be back once I've found the ingredients. A sorceress like you ought to know bundles about the wild hunt.
A sorceress's knowledge has nothing to do with superstitions.
The hunt's not a superstition.
True. The phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know about it.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as whirlwinds, whirlpools, and snowfalls do not interest me.
Vamos a ir poco a poco. ¿Quién es Lezo?
Have you heard about a witcher's school? Apparently the Viper's their sign.
No. Why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned with a viper.
Pretentious and childish for my taste. He can't be very smart.
Vale.
Is what they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he witnessed it.
Joder, sí que es de diálogo corto la señora.
How is it that King Radovid's court sorceress and advisor is supporting rebellion in Edirne?
This has grown into more than a simple rebellion, Witcher. Prince Stennis' arrival here confirmed Saskia's right to represent Edirne.
Saskia isn't fighting for Edirne, but for the Pontar Valley. Even Prince Stennis considers you rebels. He hasn't moved against you because war with Kedwin hangs by a thread. Why are you here, Sorceress of Tretogor?
It is my duty. If Henselt occupies the Pontar Valley, Redania and Temeria will respond strongly. The North will disintegrate, its unity gone. A dark scenario that is nevertheless avoidable, provided Saskia is successful and wins the Valley's independence.
Even if she thwarts Henselt, there'll be no independence without agreement from Redania and Temeria.
Temeria's expansionist plans melted away with Foltest's death. Redania's ruler is unpredictable, but even he'll have to respect a victory. I'm here to make this victory a fact.
Vale.
I found an immortal.
Excellent.
Ya, pero espérate, colega, que tengo más cosas que decirte, ¿eh?
You wanted to do...
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Foltest's killer, perhaps Demavend's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you have something.
No, I don't have anything.
Not good. Wait. A local drunkard claims he saw a redhead fall out of the sky. This could be a lead.
Madre mía.
There are many redheads.
Perhaps they're just drunken delusions. It's possible, however, that an unstable teleport ejected Triss near the town.
As it's our only lead, I'll talk to this drunkard. Do you know him?
I'm not used to associating with drunkards, but you'll likely find him in the inn.
Thank you.
Come back as soon as you learn anything. You wanted to discuss...
A ver, dijiste que querías ir a buscar un artefacto mágico.
You said we'd need a magical object to cure Saskia. Any ideas where I might start looking?
Magical items do not grow on trees, as you know. Luckily, this area has a long history. There's the Battle of Wraiths, the site of Sabrina Glevisig's death and suffering, the abandoned mines.
I was hoping you'd be specific.
I won't ask you to traipse around with a divining rod, but please try to be a little inventive. Ask the locals, that's always a good place to start. I dare say Alderman Burden knows every last stone in the area. Maybe you should see him. You wanted to...
A ver.
At the council, you mentioned artifacts were needed to undo the curse.
But I can't look for them now.
I can do that.
Why?
I have my reasons. Tell me something.
¿Te has dado cuenta que todos los fantasmas eran agresivos? ¿Sabes algo de las maldiciones de sangre? ¿Qué pasó aquí hace 3 años?
What happened here 3 years ago?
Henselt attacked Edern, but met his match. Nobody won that war. Sabrina Glevisig got into a conflict with the commander-in-chief of the Kedweni forces, and this led to both armies being routed. Fireballs turned the battlefield into a flaming tomb. Henselt accused Sabrina of using a forbidden weapon.
And Sabrina cursed Henselt.
I think so. I suspect the curse got out of hand because of the circumstances.
Circumstances? The stars weren't right, wrong phase of the moon. There's always an excuse for simple bungling.
She placed the curse while burning at the stake. Her hands and feet nailed to a wagon wheel. I'd say she did a good job, considering.
Vale.
Know anything about blood curses?
Do you?
We're dealing with a 4th level curse, also known as the Curse of the Archmistress.
Well, well, I'm impressed.
Thing is, until now I thought it was only a myth, that such a curse couldn't be cast.
You thought wrong. There are 6 confirmed cases of this curse being inflicted.
What about confirmed cases of it being lifted?
1. Achieved by a team of sorcerers led by Archmistress Francesca Finderberg.
Francesca.
Hence the curse's other name. Sabrina Glevisig was on the team.
Small world.
That's not all. The curse investigated by Francesca and Sabrina was designed to end the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. They were cursed by Scarlet Rodalega, a complete madman, but very talented. An eclipse and wraiths also accompanied his curse.
So Sabrina's curse is just a knockoff Rodalega.
Exactly.
Vale. ¿Qué averiguó Francesca?
Can Francesca's experience help us?
Certainly. I know the symbols and the workings of the curse thanks to her.
Care to explain? I'm the one risking my neck.
You'll have to relive the battle and change its course at the right moment. I don't know exactly what will happen. Nobody does.
Huh. I'll look for those artifacts. Did you notice? Not all the ghosts were aggressive.
Yes. Most just disappeared when they touched the aura of a living person.
I think the curse corrupts the ghosts of the fallen and turns them into draugrs.
Is that the witch's professional name for wraiths?
Draugrs are demons of war. They arise at sites of exceptionally vicious, bloody battles. Their bloodlust and hatred in condensed form.
Can you kill them by conventional means?
A silver sword is enough for a draugr, but as long as the curse remains active, new ones will arise. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If I could turn the tide of the battle...
For that you'll need symbols of war belonging to those who fell in battle. Hatred, death, courage, and faith. All artifacts must be magically active and connected to the fallen, or they won't lure the ghosts.
Right. I'll look around.
Finding 2 will be enough. Get the symbols of hatred and death and leave the rest to me.
I'd prefer courage and faith.
Don't fuss.
I'll see what I can do. Cecil seems to know a lot about the area.
Vale.
I'm good for now.
Mira, la verdad es que se te activan aquí un puñado de misiones, Pero un puñado es un puñado. Porque telita. A ver, deberíamos de ir a ver si encontramos a alguien para comprar cosas. Por ejemplo, tú me va a venir bien. ¿O no? Siempre me equivoco, tío, de persona. Polvo amatista. Espérate. Espada de acero, espada de plata. La tenemos aquí. Espada dentada. ¿Esto lo puedo hacer ya? Ah, vale, pero se nos bugueó porque necesitamos dientes de endriago. Uf, no sé si este me podrá dar dientes de endriago. Necesitamos 5 solo, tío. Vale, y esto necesitamos... No, pero espérate, estas son las mierdas. Espérate, esta es la buena. Mineral de plata y mineral meteórico azul. No, pues no hay. Creo que esta es buena, ¿no? Hostia, si es cara, ¿no? 1200. O sea, el diagrama que he conseguido yo para fabricarme la espada me la dan aquí. Pues nada. Y me ha gastado 500 de oro en eso. Es que es triste esto, de verdad. Es triste. Pues me la compro. 8, 9, 10, 11 y 12. Justo, me va a venir. Y la de Cerricania. Es triste esto, tío. O sea, te gastas 600 para fabricarte una cosa y te cuesta casi lo mismo comprarte la espada. No sé. A ver. La espada es que esta es buena, 25 de vitalidad, hemorragia más 10% veneno. Pero hace bastante más daño. Y tiene para meterle 3 ranuras, o sea, es que está bastante bien. Lo de los bolsillos no sé muy bien para qué es exactamente, que si me quiero poner... No sé, me las quería poner aquí por si acaso podía, pero no, hay que meditar. Vale, pues... Tercer mapa de Balin, objeto de misión. Vale. Esos son los mapas de las minas, que es donde hemos estado ahora. Vale. Pues yo creo que ya está. Vamos equipados. Nos falta equipación de defensa. Tenemos una puta mierda, tío. Inventario. Pantalones. Es que, por favor, cágueme de algo. Armadura 2. 5, 10, 10. Espérate. La buena esa que tienes tú, colega. Espérate. 16. Por eso me dan tantas hostias. 16. Dos. Que no me... Vamos a tener que vender todo al final, ya verás tú qué risas. A ver, diario. Eso está en la taberna, ¿no? Al principio.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell
Look,
from the sky.
another one.
You hugged a bear.
You let
or
one
what?
human in and in no time you've got a swarm. Ants. I heard human women would only set us.
Good thing you're here, Geralt.
I'm no...
I know.
Young.
Good!
Writing a sonnet for your...
Better than that. I'm composing an anthem.
No.
Listen. May those who dream of freedom arise, seeing the sight of liberty with their eyes. Let us go together, become our brother. The choice is yours, you know there's no other. How far shall we venture in this great wonder? Elf, dwarf, and human set forth together yonder. Like it?
No está mal.
It rhymes.
All right then.
A ver, ¿qué quieres hacer?
My memory's coming back. It's just bits and pieces so far, but I can feel them coming together, forming a whole.
What have you remembered?
A voyage, an endless trek south. I was following Yennefer in the wild hunt.
Sí.
I have no idea.
¿Ese es el viaje que hiciste con Jaskier?
It got cold. Only old people were left in the villages I passed through, but they all refused to tell me what had happened to the young, to their children. I finally pressed a man for information. He blamed it on wolf packs, on an outburst of drowners and rot fiends. No one mentioned the wild hunt.
Did you catch up to the hunt?
I don't know.
Got anything you can follow?
I'm looking. You once mentioned some elven poems about the hunt.
Es cuando está ya buscando para conseguir a Yennefer.
I don't know any, but look around. You're pretty
Vamos a
good at
llevarlo a la
finding
cacería salvaje.
One thing's for sure. Letho's not on this side of the fog.
If you wanted to pursue the assassin, you should have gone to Henselt's camp with Roach.
Just because I went after Triss doesn't mean I've forgotten about Letho.
Why do you care so much? It's not your coop or your chickens.
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so sure you want to know them.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Maybe I'll see his point. Maybe I'll just cut off his head. My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have two women when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I believe I'll find Triss, alive.
And Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her. Yorvith seems to have changed.
Everyone changes here. Except you, of course.
I'm not sure I like changes of that kind. I find them hard to believe.
You're an idiot. Saskia's giving Yorvith a chance. If he uses it well, he'll finally be able to emerge from that hole in the ground he's been living in for years. That's the least of it. If he plays his cards right, he could win everyone's respect. People only remember what they want to.
I suppose you're right. A free state in the Pontar Valley could turn Yorvith from a brigand into a...
Which is why it's useless to wonder why he's changed. I wouldn't trust him with...
Is it my imagination, or have you become a propaganda mouthpiece for the court?
You know what I really like about this place? There is no court. People are with Saskia because they want to be, not because they have to or should be.
You have a tendency to go from one extreme to the other.
And you have a tendency to shit on every ideal, even the most noble.
I try to take an objective view of the world.
Yet you've joined us. You have, haven't you?
I'm on Vergen's side, at this time.
Don't want to commit, eh? Well, Vergen isn't some whore you can just screw and forget.
You're right. Once you're on a teetering bridge, you might as well cross it.
Finally, spoken like a man. Oh, sorry, that was racist. Wise words, Witcher.
A ver, yo lo que quiero es... Yarpen. Pulso.
On.
Is that so?
So, ready.
Lo conozco cómo iba esto. ¿Qué había que hacer? Ah, vale, sí.
Peasants now refuse to shovel in the earth. They dream of fighting and looting.
Vale.
Let me tell you, one strong son of a bitch.
Thanks.
You should take on Scalen. He beat me and ya. The old company of being.
Jealous bunch, aren't you?
Todos ganan a Zoltan.
Geralt, first throat of the Witcher's Guild. Finally, a drink with someone worth talking to.
Short on company?
What can Yarpen tell me? I prefer listening to horses fart. I'll arm wrestle you.
He travels the lands, killing monsters for coin.
Va a ser fácil.
Sorcerers mutated him when he was young.
You had me over a barrel.
Tu madre lo hizo con un loro, ha dicho.
Fell from the sky.
You've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flying on it.
A los compañeros de Zoltan.
Who's this, my fail?
Pulso.
Were you in Rivia when I got caught on that pitchfork?
Was I? Fuck, Wolf, I saw you die. I didn't see the little bastard who took you for a haystack. But I swear it looked like you weren't going to make it. So I'm well glad you managed to lick your wounds.
I don't know if it taught me anything.
Come on, I had to. Not many have survived.
You haven't noticed that I'm pissing up wind again, fighting for a cause that isn't mine?
No, I haven't. A free Upper Aedirn is in the interests of any decent fellow.
I've been trying to figure out what Philippa Eilhart's doing in all this mess.
Same thing as always. Conspiring until she gets her pubes in a knot.
I know you hate sorceresses, but try to put your animosity aside.
We hate them, that's a fact. But why do you think that is? It's not because of their secret knowledge or their nice tits. Their hearts are full of dung, Geralt. Mark my words.
You exaggerate.
Ah, maybe not all of them. Eilhart's the worst. Need I remind you how she peddled her arse to Dijkstra just to learn the plans of the Redanian intelligence service? Everyone in Vergen knows she's not into cock. I tell you this, it's her ilk that caused the ruckus on Thanad Island. Think she's any different here? I'm crap at talking, girl, but you do all right. So I'd appreciate, as soon as Saskia's better, Slip a word in her ear to watch out for Philippa.
Did you fight at Brenna?
Oh, fuck. I knows you've got amnesia, but you could have remembered that. Ah, it was a beautiful day. On one side, 46,000 black ones. On the other, us, the Nordlings together. The Redanians led by Directo and us on the right. The Mahakam Volunteer Army. All dwarfs. Even the likes of Cohor must have shit his britches at the sight of us.
He hardly lacked courage, as I heard it.
All right, brave bastard, that's true. Prefer to die than run like a rat. I don't believe I've ever seen a bigger melee. Except maybe... would have managed that day too, even without the magic. That burning shit that fell from the sky. Why, even the Dun Banner knelt before us when we brought our battle axes down.
Some say not one of the Dun Banner survived. Any truth to that?
Biggerhorn nabbed the survivors as they fled south. But most men of the Banner lie in the catacombs, along with their standard. The Dun Banner. What the hell kind of name is that for a unit anyway? It's as if they...
Vale.
Zoltan.
He's right. And...
Venga, pulso.
That's how it is these days. Mages have descended from their towers and installed themselves at court.
Even worse, sorcerers. Three-dimensional sorcery. Got to hand them to the hags.
Let me tell you.
Listen, Scale and Burden beat all our old company, and the gets bragging about it right and left. Someone needs to knock him down a peg.
I'll see what I can do.
I've had enough of flying women.
It was very unusual.
What would be unusual is if you return home sober.
Nos cae burda en un pulso.
Don't trick any van you around.
Ah, para allá. Casi por lo menos sacamos ya esto.
Oh, a witcher.
¿Dónde está? Ah, está ahí abajo.
The mine's safe again, and he plans to do something.
Of course! Soon as the battle's done, we'll resume digging. Shame to let those rich deposit. Zoltan's talking about a shared enterprise or some such. He's to manage operations with my uncle as general overseer. We just got to save the...
I'm looking for places near Vergen where magic would be strong. Somewhere a sorcerer might have stayed.
Let me think. Verfrin, a summoner of elementals, once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. They say his creatures excavated the entire southern wall. You could also search the nearby ruins and abandoned crypts. If boulders with arms and legs aren't magic, then I don't know what is.
Y el
Hey,
pulso.
Scale. Show me what you're made.
All right.
Show me what you're...
Ahora, a vencerle. Bastante fácil.
I believe I'd split a rock with my dicks.
I guess that makes me the new champion of
Son los
Vergen.
putos amos.
No shame in losing to the one. Though there's one who could still be a match for you.
Who?
The mighty Numa. I wrestled him in Kovir. Couldn't move my... They say he don't play fair. You ever wrestle him?
I will.
Vale, más experiencia. A ver, diario, porque tenemos aquí de cosas. Espérate, vamos a guardar también. Nunca me acuerdo de guardar. A ver, diario. Vamos a coger las recompensas, ¿vale? Por lo menos. Era por aquí, ¿no? Para subir a la parte de arriba. Puede ser. Sí. Es decir, no está aquí. Mapa. Ah, no, está aquí al lado. Pasa que no sé por qué dice que está ahí. Que este sitio tela, para encontrar aquí cosas. Están todos durmiendo.
We killed most of the necrophages.
Most?
The passage to the lower level collapsed. They won't get out. In time, they'll die off and you can restart.
Thank you, Witcher. The whole of Vergen thanks you. Here's your coin. Shive, Skaggs, and Zigrim will get the same.
Saskia needs help, Cecil. Philippa can produce an antidote, but she needs a magic artifact to do that.
Would you like a fern and a dancing worm to go with it? Listen, I don't know about magic, but there is a place, as long as I can remember, has been of interest to sorcerers. They say it's a...
Where exactly is...
Seek out the ruins in the forest beyond Bergen. There's a place of power there. You can't miss it. Why so glum? Saskia's a tough girl. She'll bounce...
Thanks, Cecil.
No, Witcher. I thank you. Save that lass, and you'll save my town.
Cecil, do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
Did you fight here at Vergen?
Course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old cook insult, called king by some, thought that Adernians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Edern?
According to Henselt, Upper Edern is the ancient legacy of the Kedwenny crown, and must be returned to the mother country.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago this land belonged to Kedwen.
Load of crab. 700 years ago, the elves reigned here. And 1,000,000 years ago, these lands were the domain of the worms. If things worked that way, every king could invade a neighboring land and claim his right to do so because...
All right. Hensel wanted to conquer...
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all.
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Adernians, Kedwenny, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot. When Van de Grift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for that ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. We decimated the Dun banner, but that was only the beginning. Seltkirk was our commander. Everywhere he appeared, the Kedwennies gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armor. Then, Van de Grift himself entered the fray. Seltkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Van de Grift killed Seltkirk. A terrible death that sent the Adernian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars' fire covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. Yes, there were no more friends. They say it was the doing of a Kedwenny sorceress who wanted revenge on Van de Grift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
Sabrina.
You captured the Dun banner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitors sent them to their deaths. refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Adarnians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foe.
I'm going to need that. Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandergrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once, at a jousting tournament in Ardcarreg. Seltkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Seltkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandergrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith who made his sword and ordered a special one from a sorcerer. I bet he cut down Seltkirk with that new sword.
Vandergrift is dead. What happened?
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. Imagine. Not a single keepsake or Seltkirk in the whole of Edirn.
Vale.
Thanks, Cecil, that was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madame Eilhard claims you need 4 symbols. The standard symbolizes death. Vandergrift's sword stands for hatred. What about the other 2?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping.
Pues ya sabemos dónde está lo demás que necesitamos. El símbolo del odio. ¿Dónde se sale? ¿Por aquí? Ah, vale. Joder, no había visto la puerta. Vale, pues ya tenemos bastantes cosas para poder avanzar. Vamos a ver qué misiones más tenemos diario. Uf. Espérate. Espera que se desarrollen los acontecimientos. Vea la quita del bosque, consigue bandolera. Del estandarte de Dun. Buscar rastros del Ezo. Ve al pueblo quemado. Aprende algo más de las arpías. Ah, hay que comprar la mierda esa. Qué asco. Busca una rosa de recuerdo, una fuente de energía, una siempre viva y algo de sangre real. Vale. Busca bandolera. Habla con el enano que Beatriz. Sangre real. Ve a ver a Stannis para conseguir sangre real. Y encuentra el lugar... Hombre, Sergio, ¿qué tal? Y encuentra el lugar de poder que mencionó Cecil Burton. Vale. Lo que sí que vamos a hacer... Un segundito. A ver, le voy a dar aquí a parar. Paro la grabación para subir a YouTube porque dije que iba a hacer vídeos de 1 minuto, de 1 hora y media y se ha ido a 2. Así que paro esto y volvemos.